Jesus, Mickey Mouse. Repeat.
Wrong button.
Repeat.
Good way to start the live
Replay.
stream. Well, hey, welcome to Curiosity Public live. Dutch.
Live. Jules.
And you guys, tell us who's here. Pop a comment. Let us know how you're doing and what you're sipping on, if you're sipping on anything on this evening.
And happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Because it's been a while, dude.
Look at that. Sean's in the house. Been a member for 17 months.
Whoa.
What is up? Jason.
Wait, he wrote that? Or, oh no, that's part of like the YouTube thing? Lets us know.
I don't know. So maybe.
Fancy.
It looks cool. I mean, I'm glad now StreamYard I can actually click on those.
Yeah, that's great.
They don't, they used to not show up, but Anthony James in the house. Howdy, no sipping tonight. Picard's in the house. What is up? Cheers,
Hey,
guys.
Picard.
Cheers back at you.
Jason, cheers.
Yeah. What do we got going on? What's up with you?
We got some drinking,
We got some,
which is much needed after this crazy Monday. I literally just showed up 5 minutes ago, guys.
He walks into the set. He's like, today sucked. I need a drink.
Exactly. And Dutch, the kind friend he is, he like, hey, here's a bottle.
Here's a bottle. Have a warm up.
Yeah, exactly.
And we both had a little pour of the Old Scout 7-year,
Bam.
which I guess we did a fresh crack of. I don't
We did.
remember doing that, but apparently we did.
I liked it.
It's
At least I liked it this time. Who
It's
knows
serviceable.
what I said the first time?
serviceable.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
good
know
enough.
that I love it, but it didn't hurt my
I
feelings.
don't think it would be a daily. Not interesting enough.
No, I wouldn't pick it up again
Yeah.
necessarily. But
Yeah.
all right, well, let's talk a little bit about what we do have on the block, and we actually literally have it on a block today. Like that. Actually, if I moved it right here, it would look so much better. But then they'd be blurry.
Dutch always tweaking, man. You know, it's funny because I even thought we were going to do a tequila today because I saw the box. Because it is on a tequila box.
It is on a tequila box.
Uh,
But yeah, we got a couple of these Ben Holladay bourbons. This is stuff is kind of
Old Ben?
old,
Holiday?
crazy old wizard. Ben Holladay, which had a little bit of heat going on a little bit earlier this year. We'll talk a little bit about that. And then throwing in some Scotch, just because I got the Lechig cask strength 9. And I think Dylan did a fresh crack of that, and I never edited it. So I haven't even seen it.
No one's seen it.
Yeah, nobody's seen it. I mean, Dylan films all these fresh cracks and he just sends them to me. He's like, okay, edit these. I'm like, dude, these are minute long. Why don't you edit them? And then I'll actually post them.
That's true. He could actually even post them.
He could. He could do a lot of things.
We all could do a lot of things.
That's true.
It's all you, Dutch.
So yeah, let's get our first bottle poured and get into this. Should we leave this here? Or is it just gonna get in the way? I feel like I'm gonna knock it over.
Let's try it.
Well, I'm gonna
If
get
you
rid of
knock it over. Let's see.
Hey, let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens.
Let's go for it.
All right, so we're gonna start with this bottle. I'll try to do a close up, see if
Hopefully the
focus
focus.
works.
Yeah. Oh,
No, you got to go to the other side. There you go. Oh, look at that horrible Panasonic autofocus. There we go. Ben Holladay 7-year. So this is a bottled and bond Missouri straight
Missouri.
bourbon whiskey, 100 proof. This is November 2023 release, I guess. We don't know much about this. I'm going to get us poured and we can talk a little bit about all this stuff. So aged 7 years in new charred oak barrels. Distilled fall 2016, bottled November 2023. Good looking bottle.
nice.
Aged. Now we just had the Old Scout 7-year.
Right.
So we'll see how the Ben Holladay 7-year stacks up. Oh,
Oh,
the screw top.
okay.
I was like, did the cork just break?
Like
That was weird.
I thought, yeah. Thought there was some breakage.
All right. So if you've been following things, Ben Holladay, there was like a special release. It was picked by some like new bourbon cult thing, bourbon lore, and it sold out. It was like $100, and it was I think an 8-year,
Hmm.
and I think it was like 100 and something, a little bit over 100 proof, and it got sent to all of the influencers. And everyone was
I
like,
guess we're not on that
Oh.
list.
really? Who would send us anything ever
Seriously.
at this point?
Besides CPU.
Besides
Love
our,
the CPU.
our
Yeah,
wonderful
CPU
viewers.
always does.
anyway, it was like super hyped, and everybody said it was super amazing, like bourbon of the year. And I tried to buy one, but by the time I realized it was on sale, it had already sold out. So I figured at least we can get an idea of what this flavor profile is like from the 7-year and from the 6-year. The 6-year that we're going to go next is the high proof, so it's 120 proof, 6-year-old.
That's the Rickhouse.
Soft red wheat. So this is a wheater, I'm assuming. It doesn't say the mash bill, I don't think. So I don't know. The info's probably out there. If Dylan were here, he would Google it for us, but maybe one of you guys can tell us. I don't think this is a wheater, just because it doesn't say it is.
Right.
But if any of you guys are more familiar with the brand, please let us know in the chat. But it's nice to see an age statement.
Yeah.
You know? On this and on that old Scout.
The old Scout.
So not like the old Scout,
right.
but I wish they had the 10 and 12-year age statement. So let's get into the nose, or should we let it sit? We're checking the chat. Let's check the chat.
Let's say hello to the people.
I can't even remember what I'm doing.
What
here.
about the people?
Sounds like Seinfeld. All right, who else is in here? Jack W's here. Masked Wrestler says, cheers, just cracked open a 2024 G4 Madeira. Nice. Excellent. I did do that blind, my last live stream by myself between the 3 releases of the G4 Madeira, and I did pick batch 3 as my favorite, right? So it surprised me. All right, Shoot says, salud. Liddy says, sipping water today. Cheers, everyone. Yeah, it is Monday, so
yeah,
it's not
a slow ramp.
Yeah. Des says, cheers from Canada, guys, starting on Knob Creek 12. Excellent.
Hey.
Cards has been wanting to try the 7-year-old Scout. It's okay.
Yeah.
You're not, you know.
I wouldn't rush to go get it.
Yeah. It's certainly not bad.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's not amazing. Daniel says, cheers. Sean says, just got done sipping on some 1792 foolproof store pick. Can't go wrong with those.
All
man.
right.
I still think one of the best bargains.
Oh, yeah.
Even better bargain than Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. And consistent.
Because it's out there.
It's out there. It's easy to find. It's cheap. And it's consistent.
Yep.
Elijah Craig Barrel Proof can definitely be better. I don't know that it's ever worse.
Agreed.
But it is less
But I was going to say, it's not as consistent.
Yeah, but that's kind of what's fun about it, too,
True.
right?
So it's always a surprise.
How's that go? I know what you were going to say. Jason says, been loving Ben Holladay so far. Jeff Perkins in the house.
Hey.
Yes,
Jeff.
I agree, Anthony. Screw cap is better. I am a big fan of the screw cap. It just surprised me because
it just threw us off. Even threw me off.
It looked like it was going to be a cork.
Dutch with his monster grip.
But of course, you can look here and see there's no cork. So I should have.
Right. Oh, I guess
I realized is the cast strength the same way? Yeah,
looks like it.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of the screw top.
Yeah.
All right, Jason says, I also love that the age statement is creeping up. These started as 6 years. Good to know. Jeff says, I like Ben Holladay, but I get a bit of hay and grassiness, which isn't my favorite. Okay, so these are 73, 15, 12. So this is not a wheater,
Not a wheater, then?
And then the other one is the wheater? I don't know. I should have looked this stuff up. Makers 46, Wheaters Unite. Kyle says it was an 18-barrel blend. It's really good. What I'm sipping on right now, it's not whiskey of the year, though. So that's the bourbon lore one. Yeah.
Got it.
18-barrel blend. And that's cool. I mean, it's cool that it was a blend. And that it wasn't crazy priced. So I appreciate that, but never had it. So Lucy says, I watched Cowboy Bebop in my 20s when I was depressed. Perfect mood to watch it. I don't know.
I love Cowboy Bebop.
Oh yeah, it was amazing. I don't think I was depressed necessarily when I watched it though. I was just in college, which
means you were depressed.
I was depressed. I don't know that I got to like
agreed.
We
never got
we didn't let each other like we
True.
Like if you said that, we'd like make fun of you.
True.
What's wrong?
And then we'll go have a beer and we all good again. So.
That was
our therapy.
We're very insensitive. All right, did I get this off a seal box? I don't think so. I don't know where I got these, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't seal box. I think it was. I did get them online, but I don't know. It was not seal box. It was somewhere else. All right, Ian says, "Hey, y'all, cracking into my Ben Reich 2010 cask edition tonight. Excellent.
Nice.
Optimus Rhyme is drinking Wild Turkey Rare Breed. Look at that, Cash.
Optimus Rhyme 007.
Cash became a member. Thank you for joining.
Hey, Cash.
Appreciate
or is it
that.
Cache?
Cache E3. Cache.
We're terrible.
Brian
Thank
says,
you.
yeah, thank you for joining. Brian says, cheers, sipping on Elijah Craig toasted. Excellent.
Yeah.
Vortex in the house.
Hey.
Keeping it easy today with some Sprite after mixing a few Mai Tais and margaritas yesterday. Very nice.
Nice.
Jack W. Can't figure out what to pour. Might go with Aldi sparkling lemonade.
Go.
That's Jules.
I go with that, Jack.
Jules' favorite. I can't do the Jules image here of it. Somebody else did it.
Lame.
Okay, so the mash bills are the same proportion: 73 corn, 15 rye or wheat, 12 malted barley. Okay, so this is just the rye. The other will be the wheat. So we'll get to try both mash bills. Kind of cool. Edwin says, unrelated, got a Mijenta Reposado and Cascanes Añejo. Liked the sweetness of the Mijenta and crazy bourbon notes on the Cascanes. Any recs for really sweet agave notes like Fortaleza Blanco?
Sweet agave.
I mean, I would say I'm assuming you've tried the Ocho Blanco, which I find to be really nice and sweet. I mean, honestly, like Arete Repo, which came up in the Discord today.
Yeah.
It's just so sweet.
Yeah.
To me. And I don't know, some people get more of like a musty.
I was gonna say, I don't feel like it's like a lot of sweetness. I mean, you'll get sweet, but
on the Repo, I think it's super sweet.
Like super sweet?
I really do. What's that one we had recently? The San Matias. Yeah, that was really sweet.
Yes.
The Calle 23 is really sweet.
Calle 20, was that? Oh yeah, that was sweet. Yeah.
There's a lot of pretty sweet ones, but like Fortaleza, I think is actually pretty well balanced. I mean, it has good sweetness, but it has good earthiness.
Good earthiness, yeah. And a hint of spice.
And a hint of spice. I mean, work your way through the Blancos that we've done in our blinds. All those brands are worth trying. You'll find one that kind of fits the profile you like, and you should be happy. So
for sure.
A good question. Everybody chime in with your answers. Roy in the house.
Roy. Hey,
super bummed I may not be able to meet up with you guys. Going to try to see if my wife will come with me. All right.
I feel you, Roy, on your journey. But yeah.
All good.
It's all good, man.
Ernie says, evening, everyone.
Ernie.
Ben, have you guys tried Redwood Empire? Just picked up the wheated. Going to hold out until Thursday to try it. Yeah, check out our drink through. We did do a drink through of.
It was pretty big. It was
everything.
Like, 8 or 9 of them, whatever it is.
Everything that was available at the time. They've got a new one
new
now, I think. 2 new ones, maybe. But
yeah,
it's good stuff. Okay, where are we? Here we go. Almost caught up, and then we'll crack into this. All right, Joe says, I bought a bottle of Tapatio Repo and a Duffy boat.
No idea.
I'm really confused. Oh, on a Duffy boat.
On a Duffy.
I can't read.
Got it.
It's going to be one of those days. I still don't know what a Duffy boat is. So. Do you?
I think it's one of those that's like the amphibian boats, isn't it? Is that what it is?
Oh, like those tour things?
Yeah.
Okay. And the boat said the label put them off trying it. And the group, wow. I'm like seeing words that aren't even there.
Boat. And
the group said
something really like, simple that we just like are over our heads because we're not seamen. But we have seen it. Not seen.
Stop, dude. Okay, let me try it again. Joe's left the stream by now. Okay.
I know.
I bought a bottle. Wow, I can't even read the first word. Can you read this one?
I brought a bottle of Tapatio Repo on a Duffy boat, and the group said that the label put them off trying it. Goes to show you how the general public shops with their eyes. More for us.
You read that very theatrically. I like that. I don't read theatrically. I read boringly. Oh, that's interesting though. I mean, I still love that stuff, and hopefully once they tried it, they liked it. Edwin with the super chat. Thank you so much.
Edwin,
cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you for supporting the channel, and
it really means a lot, guys.
Always appreciate
Lets us know that you care.
Sneakers and Scotch. Stu says, cheers, guys. Sipping on a King's Barn Dream to Dram. I don't know what that is. It sounds really interesting.
Sounds very clever.
Maria Alvarez says, cheers. We are opening a Bowman Brothers small batch. Excellent.
Nice.
Ernie sipping on Four Roses, single barrel strength, OBSK. Excellent. I just passed on a new bottle of Four Roses single barrel.
In store or like an online thing?
In store.
No way.
Yeah.
Why, too much?
I have too many bottles. I just do. I'm in like the no backups phase. and I always find a reason
True,
to
man.
break it,
I
but I
mean,
didn't.
guys, our shelves are, well, it's already overfilled. Now the floor is overfilled.
Yeah,
We
I'm
can
running
barely walk in half of our studio.
running out of space for them, but I do love those bottles.
Yeah.
Some of my favorites. Siempre has a nice sweet agave. That's true. I get a little bit of that spice on that, but it's good. Ace of Spade says, "What's up? What's up?"
Nice. What's up?
Sean liked your reading, I think. Leo says, "Speaking of Roadwood Empire, I still need to get a bottle of Rocket Top." Yeah, the rye. I feel like the ryes were the Bottles and Bond ryes at the Rocket Top. That was the best.
Yeah.
From my recollection. But Eddie's Edits says, "Yo, drinking
Eddie.
on a Monday. Let's go." Yeah, dude.
Let's
Kenneth
go.
says, "Cheers. Excited for the event. I'm drinking Atanasio Origines and some G4 Madeira for later." Excellent choices. And yes, we're excited about the event as well.
Origins.
All right. A lot of people popping in saying hi.
Yeah, hi guys.
Hokun, Sandeep's here. Jason's already said hi to.
Oh man, Ace of Spades.
Ace of Spades, a
Dude.
Weller 12 for $49.99.
What?
It must have been like a
Nice.
Total Wine invite.
Yeah.
That's
It
the
had to
last
be
time
an
I got.
exclusive, man. For that
Yeah.
price? No way.
I had like 2 of them in the last year from Total Wine where they just send an email. They're like,
Right.
"We have an extra bottle of this.
Come pick this
Come
up.
pick it up for MSRP."
And wasn't it like a month later or something? I remember one of
It
yours
was
was
just
like
random.
It felt really long between, and it's like, oh, I guess they still had some in stock.
I don't know. No, that was the last time they had like the allocated day.
Oh,
They do it on like the Saturday, and I'm not going to show up at
right.
like Dylan. Dylan showed up early, and now he's convinced that I'm right and should never show up early. It's not worth it. And I didn't wait. I mean, I showed up like 2 hours later, and they still had a ton of Blanton's Gold. I picked that up because it makes a very nice gift. That's why I like to keep that on
So
me.
true.
Okay.
I see Duchess stirring.
I'm ready to have a drink
too. Yeah, me too. I'm ready to drink.
Okay. How is the nose on this Ben Holladay? I like it.
It's kind of musty.
A little musty.
You know what I mean?
but sweet.
Like heavy.
I thought it was kind of thin.
Thin.
I get like some thin sweetness.
Oh yeah, the sweetness is thin for sure.
Yeah.
But like just this mustiness in here is
Yeah, that's like the rest of it. It's like
You
somebody
know,
put sugar on top of a
dump stuff.
glass of dirt.
Yeah, exactly. Like
It's not off-putting though.
No, not at all.
Not bad.
Yeah, cinnamon hit.
It's not
But
particularly
man, it's
rich.
just like this heaviness I feel. I don't know.
know.
You know, it's like you're inhaling polluted air.
No, that's this, dude. No, it actually stinks on set because we unwrap. Should we show it? Let's show the people.
Oh shoot! All right, you guys are getting a sneak peek. Hopefully we don't break this.
Should we turn it on?
No.
No.
I think we'll tease that.
We just got this. Look at that.
Check this out, guys.
And that's not even turned on. And
Because
this
we're
still has the
going-
cardboard on the back.
We're going neon.
I haven't like removed the cardboard yet. So
Anyway, yeah.
Eventually-
sneak peek.
eventually that'll make its way somewhere on set probably. But I unboxed it in here in like whatever packing material, like it just stinks like plastic in here.
Yeah, I came in. I got a
Yeah,
whiff
I turned the
of,
fan on. I was
whoa.
trying to like clear it up, but
Yeah.
that might be what you're smelling.
Maybe infuse itself in my Glencairn. Probably.
All right, let's give it a taste. Cheers, guys.
Going in. Cheers.
There's some funk. There's some dirt.
There is funk, but it hit me more in the finish.
Yes, it's like lingering.
Lingering.
Like you had a little bit of sand on your tongue.
Yeah.
Second sip. Let's go to second sip here.
Yeah.
There's a good sweetness up front. Kind of balances with that funkiness.
I was gonna say, like, this is a tale of like funk balanced
Finish is pretty good
because
though.
the sweetness there, it coats it nicely.
Yeah, and there's enough lingering on the finish that I don't dislike this at all.
And I'm getting a spice hit on that finish, which is nice.
I want a little more depth,
Yeah.
but otherwise, like flavors are good.
It almost feels like, yeah, it just stuck. But what's presented?
Good spice. Let me see how much I paid for these. Just so I can.
Yeah, I'd be curious how much.
$70 for both, I think.
Oh.
Oh no,
okay.
that's not my receipt. I don't know how much I paid. I can't find my receipt. I've been putting the price on the bottom, and I guess I forgot to do it on this, but I think around 70 for both of them. I'll try to double check at some point, but
it's a chewy mouthfeel.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think, would I just enjoy sitting down, watching a movie, sipping on this? I think I would.
Me too.
I don't.
There's not enough to that's off-putting for me to not keep drinking. All the negatives.
I think it's more interesting than the old Scout.
Oh, definitely.
It's richer. There's more going on.
What's the same year, right? 7 year.
What's the proof on that though? That's lower
this
proof, isn't it?
Is 99. Just
so about the same. Yeah. It tastes so much thinner.
It does.
This tastes pretty robust. Like there's a lot there.
Yeah, it's heavy.
It's something's a little out of balance on it for me. Because maybe it's just that dirt kind of grass funk in there, which I'm not always.
You made a good call because I experienced the same thing in that I got the funk hit. Like I picked it out quickly, but it's nicely balanced.
It's balanced.
With the sweetness.
It is balanced. Yeah. So 7 years, bottled and bond, 100 proof.
100 proof.
$70, a little high. You know, somebody said 1792 full proof.
Right.
Which is cheaper sometimes than this, and higher proof, and maybe a little bit better,
maybe more depth
flavor profile. I mean, it depends. Some people don't like that flavor profile. I like it, but this is good, and I think this could evolve and become. It could go either way though.
True. I think the funk could get
or the sweetness could develop more and balance it even a little bit better.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm just getting that whole, like I told you guys, like as soon as I nosed it, it just felt musty and heavy. I think that carries through on the palate.
Yeah, not bad.
But
yeah, I think 70. I mean, if this was like a $50,
no brainer,
then you're kind of getting there. I mean, to be really competitive,
you're
going down to 40, 50, I think.
Yeah, sub 50, no brainer.
Interesting.
But at 70.
Well, let's come back. We'll come back to it at the end. I got a little bit left, and let's move on to the Rickhouse proof.
All right.
So this is the Ben Holladay 7 year bottled and bond. Can you read my nomenclature?
Dude, I saw it upside down. I thought it was Japanese. I'm like, dang, when did you learn to write that stuff?
I got nothing.
Enough said.
I got nothing. Enough said.
Enough said.
Oh man, Casino Dominoes.
It's like, so what do you want us to do? Want you to raise those skirts up?
All right, guys. Well, we're gonna move on to the this one, the soft red wheat 6 year Rickhouse proof. Let's see if we can get a focus here. Well, that's what it looks like. 120.1 proof. Kind of cool. It shows you what percentage are from which floor of the Rickhouse. So we've got a 7th floor Rickhouse. It says Rickhouse C.
So for us, what's
mostly
the majority?
4th floor.
77%.
So interesting. I mean, that's kind of cool to see.
Yeah.
What am I looking for?
You could nerd out on that stuff.
Now I know it's not a cork. So we're at a higher proof point, 1 year younger though. Will be interesting to see. Taste rather the differences here. All right, there is that.
I do like the labeling. I mean,
yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, it looks great.
So I got no complaints. Cool.
So aesthetics 5.
All right, let's check with the chat. Okay. Where did we stop?
Oh man, you had to scroll
here.
Yeah.
Ben says, because you guys have been collecting for so long, do you find it easier to pass on all the releases? It's a very expensive hobby that can get out of control fast. Yes, definitely easier. I mean,
like I said, I pretty much stopped buying.
It's true.
Like a while ago.
Jules doesn't buy any booze anymore.
Yeah, seriously.
He just comes here to drink.
I just mooch. So.
It's way easier, yeah. Because I mentioned
honestly, tell me, like, I think you may have mentioned this last time too. Was you haven't really bought for yourself in a while?
I did recently.
Right. Okay.
I bought some of the old Forester 1924.
I mean, it's usually after for the show. Oh yeah, that's right. You did message.
I don't know what it is about that bottle.
Know,
I find it so intriguing. It's weird. It's like it's intriguing. I don't know that I really like it.
I get it only because like I feel the same with Blanton's Gold.
That
Because
tastes
like
really,
I like collecting it,
really
and then
good.
at the same time, like it's a backup gift. So, yeah.
No, the 1924 is just like it's like I think I said it in the review. It's like the ugly beautiful.
Yeah,
You know, it's like
yeah.
it's like you can't stop looking at it, even though it's not really like traditionally
True.
what people would
What people
like.
would
But
like.
there's something about it I just.
You gravitate towards.
But yes, to answer your question, Ben, I find it way easier to pass. So I mentioned that Total Wine
Yeah.
sale, like whatever they
For
call it,
Weller.
Grand Reserve
Right.
sale. They had a bunch of stuff. You know, I've tried all of those releases. I don't have the current ones, but I know that none of them, to me at least, are worth waiting in line for. So I don't do it. And it's definitely easier once you've had a chance to try a bunch of things. I mean, going to the whiskey events is great too because you get to try.
That's what I think I'm enjoying more. It's because it's like, okay, cool. Especially like, you know, opportunity to try stuff like I normally just wouldn't even buy, I think.
And then you kind of know,
'Cause then I'll
okay,
know where to
that one's
land.
worth
Yeah.
chasing.
Right.
Like the Michter's 20.
Yes.
It's worth
I
it.
mean, yeah.
But a lot of the other things you're like, yeah,
No.
it's good, but it's not worth losing your mind over a lot of the time. So Ace of Spades, you got the Weller at a gas station.
What?
Yeah, dude.
Impressive.
I'm impressed. I mean, I always do like to check out the gas stations. You never know.
Not here in California. Man.
Yeah, dude.
What? What name the last thing you bought at a gas station?
I used to always buy beer at the gas station because it used to be
beer obvious.
super cheap, and I had the credit card that would give me the money
tequila
back.
here.
Oh yeah, maybe.
I mean, not.
I don't know. He said he got it in
whiskey.
California.
Well, yeah. Is that California?
Yeah,
Oh, impressive.
it's a big
Must
state,
be like
dude.
Fresno.
Yeah, what county? Let's
Fresno.
let's
They're
see.
doing drugs and not drinking spirits. You know.
Wow, it was on fire.
You know.
right,
It's
Dawn.
Monday, man. It's Monday.
Don says, finally catch a live stream. Ramsey says, big fan of your channel. I love your tequila tasting and review. I'm a tequila aficionado. Cheers. Well, welcome.
Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you for the kind words.
Yeah.
Sandeep says, Blanton seems like currency of bourbon market. Yeah.
Definitely. It's in deep.
All right. C.A. Scotty says, cheers all visiting Juneau and having a pour of Boatwright bourbon from Port Chilkoot Distillery out of Haines, Alaska. Interesting. Let us know how that is. The bottle and bond should be 60, give or take. Okay, good to know. I overpaid. Of course, as I feel like the 7-year bottle and bond is a step up from the 6-year for Ben Holladay.
Oh.
But the Rickhouse proof soft red wheat is my favorite so far. Okay, interesting.
Oh.
Jason says, I think that's the thing with these. They're not on the sweet end of bourbon. I'm okay with that. Yeah, I thought it was fine. And I thought it had enough sweetness. I mean, it's well balanced, I thought. So, okay. I'm going to skip down a little bit. 55 online. Okay. Vortex says, I just went to a whiskey event where I was able to try samples from a bunch of Illinois craft distilleries, so I have a new favorite local now, Drop Dead from Thornton Distillery.
Thornton? Didn't there used to be a, what is that, downtown SD, Thornton Plaza?
Horton Plaza.
Oh, Thornton.
God, dude. Like you've never lived here before.
Everything's new to me, man.
First
Horton,
time,
I was like,
everything.
yeah, what's that downtown? Horton Plaza. All right.
Just got my Jimmy says, just got my friend Macallan 12 triple cask I cannot talk, dude.
I thought you said whisk too for a second, so I'm not reading it.
No, I saw Wish.
Okay.
That's not what came out of my mouth. Wish I saw your video before. Nothing wrong with the 12 triple.
Yeah,
It's still good.
It's still good. So, sure your friend still enjoy it.
It's a good gift.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into this one.
All right.
We do have a little bit of a time crunch today. We're only going to be able to go about another hour, unfortunately, but
We'll keep drinking.
yeah, until then. All right, nose. Oh, that's good. I like that better.
Sweet.
I'm getting fruits.
Fruits. I'm getting like a toffee.
Cherry.
thing.
I'm getting some cherry.
Cherry.
Maybe it's just because I saw the red on here. It's making me think of cherry.
It's definitely like a baked cherry kind of thing.
The sweetness is really bright.
Yeah.
And it's like, there's some depth to this one
Yeah.
too.
Maybe even a hint of citrus.
I mean, the proof is there, but it's not out of control.
No.
120.
I'm getting a little of a nose hair tingling. That's good.
Yeah, it's you can tell there's proof, but it's not
Mhm.
like out of control. I enjoy this nose better. Maybe it's just the proof, but
I think it's greater depth here.
let's just compare.
Oh.
It's a very different profile. Way fruitier, less musty.
Oh yeah, this is way brighter.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
way higher proof too, though, so it's hard to tell. All right, let's go in, guys. Cheers.
Happy Monday. Mm.
I need a second sip.
Hmm.
Spicy. Proof really comes through.
Yeah.
I like the upfront
There's definitely more
flavors.
heat. There's more fruitiness.
Kind of dips for me.
Yeah,
I like
I know what you
like
mean.
the beginning. I really like.
I get a spike.
Yeah, and then it drops off,
but then I get another.
and then the finish is nice. But then, like at the end of the finish, it kind of gets a little bit of that
that
musty.
heat and musty.
This comes up
Yeah.
at the very end,
That heat though, man.
and the heat.
It creeps up on you.
This would probably mellow a bit. I think this with like a Cuba ice
Mm.
or a little bit of water would probably be pretty easy to drink because the flavors are all good.
Oh, they're great.
You know, it's just it's pretty proofy. Yeah, because there's a bit of that mustiness coming through now.
Now that's sitting a bit.
Yeah. So this will be interesting to let it open up, you know, with the high proof. Get a little evaporation, see how it is after a few minutes.
I'm getting like this, like a sour note though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's like like the puckering kind.
I'm getting a little bit of that.
Lime juice.
I get like the proof hit. Drying my mouth out from that, I feel like.
Mm. That's what I mean. So I can't tell if it's like maybe tannic that I'm hitting or
I don't
that
think it is.
sourness.
I don't get tannic at all.
What's funny though, I say that I think I like it more
I do.
than the
I could keep drinking it.
bid. Yeah,
I could seriously just keep drinking this.
Like,
It's
this
super drinkable.
kind of commands my attention.
It kind of commands your attention, and I think if you wanted it to be a little bit more in the background, you put a little ice in it. You just sit there sipping
I'm
it.
curious what like ice would do with this, or like a
Curious,
drop of
probably.
water.
Let's
But
I'm
I don't want
gonna
to
try
do it just yet. You're gonna do it?
gonna try it
All right.
in a separate glass so we can
Scientifically test.
scientifically analyze. Well, I'm gonna let this one sit.
Yeah.
So I'll
think we
try this
should.
later
Yeah.
after it's opened up, and then I'll put a little water in this one. So let me,
So 1 year less, higher proof, different mash.
crap. Which one was the fresh pour?
This one.
Didn't I switch them already?
You did. Let's go to the tapes.
Yeah, because this one's been swirled. Okay.
Okay.
So this is the one I'll set aside for later.
Yeah.
And I'll put a little fresh, clean water in a
Ooh.
clean glass. What is that in a clean glass?
Yeah. What is that? That's from something.
My brother always says that. I can't remember now. I should use Dylan's tool.
To be.
No,
completely
screw it,
accurate.
dude. I'm not gonna do that.
You're the master mixologist anyway. Like that's probably like
That's
more accurate. Yeah.
That's exactly how much it needed.
Yeah. Exactly.
I just don't have the patience for that kind of stuff. You know, my OCD is in a different
you have
way.
to pull out another tool.
He has like 3 different ones.
How many
too.
different ones? Yeah, that we have to pick out.
His workstation
See, I complain about all that kind of stuff.
is
Like,
arguably dirtier than
Dutch
mine.
gets mad because I go, I have to download another app just to do whatever thing he wants me to do.
You could start with using the ones you already have,
Exactly.
like
And it's
Discord.
like, another app.
All right, let's see how this one is. It's with a drop of water.
I think I'm really enjoying this. Did it change anything on the nose?
It's so drinkable now. There's a lot going on in that
Dude, I
palate.
think it made the nose like deeper.
I'm not necessarily better. Like the mustiness comes through. It's so drinkable like that though.
It just made it more drinkable.
Yeah. Not better though.
I'm getting, yeah. You're right. That mustiness still comes back. The spice comes back. But it's weird. I get that trailing off in the middle, which I don't get.
It's the same experience.
Yeah.
But it's a little less spicy. And if this opens up, it might be, I don't know. It's
already better than the bib.
It's better than the bib, I
Yeah.
think, yeah. It's opening up. It's getting better.
Got to give it more time.
Yeah, I think give that one a little time, because the spiciness is still there. There's good things going on there. This is one I'd say, yeah, I'd feel a little better spending the $60,
The 70.
the
Yeah.
$70 on even. I mean, this is not.
Yeah.
It's interesting enough.
It commands my attention.
I still don't think it's winning any awards necessarily, but it's interesting.
You don't think this would win an SF double,
Well,
triple
Of
gold?
course.
Come on.
But I mean, this is going to be like a
how would
silver.
I rank
Be like a silver.
Yeah, high silver.
High silver.
Yeah,
Good.
unless Dylan just really poo-poos it.
Yeah.
See, he knows I'm right.
Oh, it's not from Buffalo Trace?
Right. Exactly.
Oh, man.
Gotta love it.
All right, let's check in. Well, let's get our next one queued up.
Yeah, so we should
can,
get it open up.
Let's remember this. That's the watered down one. Okay, changing gears completely. We're going to get into some Scotch here. Lechig 9-year cask strength. This is a special release from the Tobermory distillery, and 56.8 proof.
Wow.
And so we did a fresh crack of the 18 not too long ago. Excellent. And I've never had the cask strength 9-year. And so I'm quite excited to crack into this. This has been one of those, unfortunately, really hard to find the U.S. scotches.
Yeah, it's 700 mil. So.
Yeah, but it's, yeah, I've really been enjoying it. No, I got this at Total Wine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It is. I did not buy an import. Well, I mean, it is an import, but I didn't
Import, but
I didn't buy it from
Yeah.
Europe. I bought it in the U.S. Good looking bottle.
Yeah.
Good proof point. 56.8. Let's show the bottle here. We can get the focus to work.
Focus.
Come on. There's only one. There you go.
Come on. I'm already like off camera.
There you go. Lechig 9-year. All right. You already got your glass up there. Let me do mine. And we will pour this.
Oh, is there an emblem at the top of the cork? Ah.
Yeah, I think that's the island. This is from the island of Mull.
Mold?
Probably pronounced.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Really?
I don't know. I don't even know what language that's supposed to sound like.
It sounds elvish.
Maybe that's what it is.
Or dwarfish. My cousin Bard.
My cousin's barley.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Oh, mine.
Let's let this open up a little bit. That is not centered.
Okay, it's not.
Oh, it's still. Oh, it's
Still off angle.
okay. Whatever. I gotta let it go, right? Okay. Let's.
Keep going, man. It's entertaining to me. But see, this is payback for you guys making fun of my OCD back in the day. They would mess with my keyboard, my mouse on my desk.
If you ever saw Jules'
no
desk, I mean, like everything's at 90-degree angles, like perfectly spaced, and we would just go in when he was gone and just like move everything just a little bit, and he'd come back and he'd just be like,
No, but towards the end of the year, it just didn't even matter. You guys were not being discreet. It's just like it's hanging off the monitor or whatever, you know. Gotta love it.
oh man! All right, all day. Well, I'm not gonna read the rest of it. How long do you like to have the whiskey open up first for a fresh crack bottle? Depends on the whiskey.
Depends how patient I'm willing to be.
Usually like
At
this,
least a minute,
you know.
you know.
I feel like with a fresh crack, it's better to let it sit for like 5 to 10 minutes before
Yeah.
getting into it. If it's been open for a while, it's not. I don't think it's going to make as much of a difference. Of course, it makes some difference. The more it's exposed to the air, the more it's going to open up. But yeah, I mean, 5, 10.
If that.
I mean, most of the time.
1 minute.
Maybe a minute, 2 minutes.
Stir it
Dylan
rapidly.
is 0. Dylan is like, nope,
Let's go straight up.
go straight in. He
Yeah.
doesn't like to let things open up. All right. Jimmy says, you guys are funny as hell, by the way. Well, thank you.
Thanks, Jimmy. I just think we're weird.
We are weird. All right. I'm going to scroll down a bit here. Roy agrees that we are funny. See? Must be true. I know. I can smell it from here.
I know. That's
all right. Anthony 26. Wow. Anthony, I am so dyslexic.
I don't
Anthony 626, new subscriber. Love your channel, especially the tequila tasting videos. Well, thank you, Anthony.
Sweet, Anthony.
Glad you are here.
626. Isn't that the IE area code?
Is it? That's not
Isn't it 626?
7.
It used to be 909 anyway. If you were 909, you're in the
That's
IE.
OG, yeah.
That's real OG.
All right, Andrew says, if you like this stuff, you need to try Noble Towns out of Missouri. They aren't distributed outside of the state, but it's something special. They should be expanding into new states later this year. Now, interesting stuff coming out of Missouri, that's for sure. I mean, this is the Ben Holladay stuff's definitely worth paying a little bit of attention to. So
Noble.
good to know about Nobleton as well.
Yeah, keep an eye out for it. I don't have any trips coming out to Missouri.
Michael says, why doesn't Dylan do lives? Vortex got the answer. It's because he'd have to charter a helicopter to get there from his island during the work week. Exactly. Dylan doesn't have a work week, by the way.
That's true. I was going to say. He doesn't follow the Gregorian calendar. He like makes it up himself as he goes. So it's interesting trying to coordinate with him.
Oh, man.
See, Dutch is laughing because it's so cute. Dutch is the one who has to pull this together.
You don't understand how hard it is. Just to get the two of us to
Right.
show up for something is like,
Dutch pinged me
insane.
at least 100 times
Yeah.
this weekend. Jules, you showing up?
I know.
Jules.
And to
I'm
add,
like, hey man, I got work.
adding a third
I'm
person.
a real working man on this show.
Adding a third person is impossible. So that's why we just don't bother with them. Sometimes it works out. but
Yeah, I don't think we don't even ask him anymore.
Andrew says, just curious, I know you don't pay secondary prices for the show content, but would you buy something on secondary to trade it for bottles that you need for the stream at retail prices? No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't
We never
think
do
so.
that
'Cause, I
kind
mean,
of
we
stuff.
try to like just so that we provide some utility to you guys. Hey, this is what it took for us to acquire it.
Well, that's a way of acquiring it, though.
That is, yeah. You just don't believe in the barter system.
No, I mean, we try to do everything above board.
I'll trade you for like mowing your lawn.
And I mean, paying secondary prices is just like a gut punch.
The problem is, it's like the secondary is so ridiculous now. It's just,
Well, I don't know.
it's so
I still
ridiculous.
feel like it's
You think it's
on a
tapering?
downward slope
Yeah,
a little bit.
Dutch thinks it's tapering. Let us know, guys. I don't know. What are you guys
what are your
experiencing?
experiences?
Because honestly, I think we even had a whole podcast topic about this. I think it's still the same.
I think we've had like 4 podcasts.
Yeah,
on it. I think I've been saying this for like
Yeah.
2 years, but yeah, you know.
And then what sucks is with tequila, it's like ramping up. So it's like,
crazy. But the thing is, I don't feel like the secondaries is crazy with tequila. It's just with Fortaleza and like some of the special releases.
That's
but
a
like
good point. You're
it's
right.
Recent G4
I only
Madera.
think of you're right. I only think of Fortaleza just because it's
Yeah,
like the king, and
but
I don't
that
know, the
doesn't mean
prices
it's
are crazy.
not going to happen soon.
Right.
I don't think we've paid. There's nothing. I mean, we're in no rush. I think that's part of it too. Like we've been working on a Weller drink through, and now
Since we started this channel,
since we started,
probably even
Bourbon
Guild.
Guild.
Yeah.
so
Sure.
like, and we just finally got the last bottle we need for it.
Right.
Like we're not going to do the 2 new crazy ones, but
Yeah.
like the core lineup, we now finally can do
Finally
a
do.
proper drink through of it. But that's how long we're just patient, I guess. You know, if you spend enough time at it, you'll be able to find things. If you're impatient, you're going to have to pay. And that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Or you buy them on secondary and trade, like what you said. But no, we've never done that. I've never felt the need to, personally.
Yeah.
And I also am at the point now where it's like, if I missed it, I missed it. Like, I just don't care anymore.
True. I think it's more of when we get to it, we get to it.
Exactly.
If we get it. Yeah.
Yama says YouTube can only take Dylan about once. That's a lot. And I have to edit.
But
I have to relive it
But
all.
he like, you know, somehow or another, he hits the AI algorithm stuff just right. So
All right, the Rickhouse proof holidays are 58-ish around here in Dallas. Yeah, that's good. That's not bad.
wow. Yeah.
Yeah. Jason says, high silver sounds reasonable to me. I think I put the bottled and bonds I've had in the 82 to 84 range. Very respectable, not mind-blowing. Yeah, I think that's exactly how I feel about it.
Yeah.
There's something interesting going on. It's another one where, like, in a few years, like in the next 5 years, they may really crack the code with something and have like a
Like the sweet spot.
yeah, they're gonna figure something
and
out.
hopefully they keep everything age stated still, man.
That would be nice. All right, Roscoe P. Coltrane says,
Hey.
cheers, everyone. Popping a Lechig 10 for the occasion. Very nice. Whoa. What's going on? Like, there we go.
Whoa.
Sorry, my laptop freaked out. Whiskey Total says Lechig.
Rocket, rocket, rocket,
I like
rocket,
your
rocket.
Hardcore thumbnail thingy there. Or,
Oh, yeah.
that thing
That's cool.
called logo? Avatar?
Yes.
Is that called an avatar?
I
Does
think.
that count?
Avatar.
Horrible movie.
What?
What's it aged?
What's wrong with you? I just processed that.
I hated
It
that
was
movie.
okay.
No, it was one of those
But,
moments where I almost walked out
I
of the
hate
theater.
No.
Unobtainium. I'm like, oh my
That was the
god.
best
This
part.
is like
At
Will
last, I
Smith.
was rolling my rolling my seat. Like, it's so hilarious, dude. And then the guy who delivered it, what's his name? Shoot, I can't think of his name right now.
Wasn't that Iron Man?
No. Shoot. But anyway, it was so entertaining, dude. I think the thing that annoyed me though is just how they marketed it, where James Cameron's done it again, the most like technologically advanced movie, blah blah
Okay,
blah.
great. All right. Anyway, to answer your question, Bordeaux red wine cask matured. Should be intriguing. Oh, did you watch RoboDoc?
Not yet. You told me about it. You told me it is on my queue.
Everybody go watch RoboDoc. It's the documentary about the making of RoboCop, and it is amazing.
I've seen, like the Criterion Collection, or I guess listened to the editor or director
This will blow
commentary.
your mind.
But yeah, you told me
They
like
got
this is a whole other level.
everybody.
Right.
Everybody
They actually
who's
interviewed
alive.
everybody, right.
I mean,
So-
Verhoeven's in it.
and that Verhoeven actually revealed some other stuff that he didn't share before, right? So
It's just like it's everything you want a movie documentary to be, and they just freaking nailed
they
it.
nailed it.
I mean, it was a little bit over the top.
Yeah, that's the thing I
Some-
miss though, man. Like with DVDs, Blu-ray release. Well, I guess
Commentary.
Blu-ray still do it, but like the commentary, like I used to love listening to that too.
Yeah, like the Conan the Barbarian.
Yes, exactly, man. Listen to Arnold talking about working out on that, and then Predator.
Yeah. All right. Picard says, finally getting to see y'all drink some Tobermory. One of my favorite distilleries. That 9-year Lechig is so good. I've had both the 2023 and 2024, both amazing.
Sweet.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too.
All right, I'm going to skip here because I want to drink this. Really like the Lechig 9-year-old. Says sneakers and Scotch stew. So good. Picard says, I miss Tobermory 12 being $70 around here. It's hitting close to 100 at specs and 115 at Total Wine.
Wow.
Tobermory, Lechig, drink through would be epic. It would be. It's going to take a lot of work, but this has become, it's become one of my favorite distilleries as well in the past year. Everything I've tried, I've just been like, I like that.
Mind blown.
Daniel says, I love Islay Scotch, but I'm not a fan of Lechig. Only had the 10-year though. I actually haven't had the 10-year. I started with the 18, and I think that's what screwed me up.
Yeah.
Because
I
I was
think
just
I had the same thing. Just
so in love with it
blown
after that.
away.
Okay, I want to. San Gabriel Valley, 626.
Oh. All right.
909 is Riverside. Roy's got it there, yeah. And San Bernardino.
But San Bernardino's so huge.
It used to
I
be,
mean-
I think, exclusively San Bernardino. It used to be
San
Cumberland,
Bernardino.
right?
Yeah.
760 is.
Because I still
also
I
part of
used
that.
to. That was my first phone number. 909 cell phone number.
All right, Master Wrestler says this Madeira is effing incredible. Yes, it is. It's good stuff. Tequila Canuck in the house. Just picked up that bottle of
Hey.
Lechig. I think it's absolutely amazing. I love everything from Tobermory Distillery. Siyama agrees with me. See? Secondary definitely coming down.
Oh, all right.
That's
one data point.
the only one that matters,
Yama, your
man.
best friend on Discord.
100%, 100% vindicated. Completely vindicated.
Love you, Siyama. He shows up more than I show up. I think.
That's why he's a moderator and he actually helps the channel, unlike you guys. All right, let's try this. I'm going to mark my
it's been
place
sitting,
here.
man. I've been like nosing it. Can't wait.
I marked my place, so I'll try to catch up in chat. All right, nose.
Let's go. peat loveliness.
You get red wine? I don't know.
Red
Yeah.
wine.
I guess I can kind of. Where's the
I
box?
could tease it, I think.
Does it say what kind?
Dude,
of
I'm getting like tobacco leaves, man.
Yeah, it's rich.
You know, like cigar rich. Oh, yummy.
Lechig.
Hmm?
Lechig.
Oh,
Not Lechig.
we're saying it wrong.
Lechig.
Chick.
Lechig.
Yeah. All right.
Good to know.
Lechig.
They put the pronunciation on the box. Oh, Bordeaux red wine. Okay. So it's
Bordeaux.
All right. One more nose.
I guess I'm getting.
I mean, I just love the balance.
I know. I don't even really care about getting Bordeaux out of this.
I just was
I'm not getting it.
not particularly picking up any red wine.
Yeah.
I guess there's a little bit of that.
I'm just getting like really nice tobacco smell.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm stuck on.
I just love the balance. I love this amount, of peat. It's just like,
Because it's not like thrown in your face.
yeah, it's
you know?
balanced. Shall we go in?
Yeah, let's go. Cheers.
Ooh.
Wow.
I just think it. Wow, that's proofy. Oh man, it's like buttery though. Mouthfeel's so good.
It's velvety mouthfeel. The peat, I think the balance carries through on the palate. It's there, but
And
it's not like overwhelming me.
You're getting the stewed fruit in
You're
there.
getting, yeah.
But it's like it's like a mix.
I'm getting like cherry compote level.
But it's not like sweetened.
No.
It's like made
yeah,
more
not
savory.
with sugar. Yeah,
It's like
definitely
put
not with more
spices in
sugar.
it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, add more spices.
Oh.
Mm.
All right, I'm going to check back in with the chat here as we're letting it open up a little bit more. Vortex said, I think I paid something like $180 for a bottle of Stagg Junior once. I'll never do that again. Yeah, me neither. I'm going to scroll down here, try to get caught up. The Avatar ride at Disney World, yeah.
What? Oh yeah, best ride. Oh yeah, that is a good ride.
If you want to be pissed, just listen to a recent podcast where Dutch talks about wonderful approval.
Exactly.
I realize now it might have been an isolated incident, but works for me. Oh man. Roy says, what do you guys think about Acolyte? My son was confused about the girls being born to two women part. I watched the first 2 episodes.
I still haven't seen it,
And
but I've seen enough like critic review stuff where I don't know if I want to watch it.
I haven't really been. I've been watching those because I still want to watch it. But
I agree with a lot of the reviewers' take that come on, okay, so now there's another Virgins potentially, and so Anakin is not that special in the universe. That I think pains me.
I haven't even.
And I don't know if people are like
Thanks
reading
for spoiling it for
but,
me.
Oh shoot, yeah, I'm not sure if that's part of like episode 3 reveal, but still.
I watched the first 2 and I just was like, it wasn't any of this stuff. It was just like, it's just the writing wasn't good. I was just like not interested in these characters.
Yeah.
Like the main character I thought was like a little more interesting than everybody else.
Games guy, right?
No, the main girl.
Oh,
Like, she was
the twins.
She was good, and then like, but everybody else,
Or
I'm just
sisters.
like, oh, like what? Like, why is this so boring?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll probably try to finish it eventually, but it just
It's definitely not on my must immediately watch.
Well,
I think more the RoboDoc is.
Dark Meat Chicken with the super chat.
What? Oh,
Thank
dude,
you.
Thank you, Dark Meat Chicken.
You really got hungry right now. I can tell.
I know. I was like, I want some fried chicken, man. Dude, I'm flipped, man. Come on. Fried chicken all day.
Secondary prices for bottles have come down, but prices for a pour in bars and restaurants have gone up. What's the most you guys paid for a pour? Well, we didn't do it. Somebody bought us
Dude,
that
kindly
pour
bought
of
the
Hirsch.
Hirsch 18.
Hirsch 16.
16.
That was even
Was
that
like 400?
No, it wasn't that bad.
Like 300?
I think it was like 300
Got it.
for 2 ounce.
Yeah.
That's. I mean, I paid for Pappy, but like way back in the day when it was like 40 or $50. And I thought that was insane when I did it. I think I got the 20 year for that. Or maybe the 20
$40.
Yeah, but this was like 10 years ago.
Right.
I recently, actually just on Saturday, was at a restaurant here, and I was looking at the menu, and I was driving. I'm like, I'm not going to drink anything, but I just wanted to look. And they had Jack 10 and Jack 12 for like $16, $18 a pour. And I was like, wow, like, too bad I'm driving. Otherwise, it just...
I think that's why it's hard for us to answer this question, because at least whenever I'm with Dutch, that's the best part of like the whiskey list thing we do is like, okay, what's the best deal?
What's the best deal?
Versus like looking for what's the most expensive thing we could try, that we haven't tried yet.
And I think if you're at like steakhouses or places that are more whiskey oriented, the prices are going to suck. But if you're at like, sometimes you're just going to be at a random restaurant, especially chain restaurants, and every once in a while, you'll just find that bottle. You'll see it on the shelf. Yeah. And they won't like have it in their system. And they'll be like, oh, I don't know. I'll charge you for whatever. Yeah.
That happened to you
a couple times.
I think
Birthday bourbon one time. E.H. Taylor barrel
That
proof.
happened to me on birthday bourbon as well. Actually, I remember at Carbone in Vegas. That's where it happened to me. Man. But then I also got lucky. I remember with shoot, I forgot. But I remember the bar was a Japanese whiskey
I got
bar.
but
I got the
William Lure Weller, right?
Yeah, that's what
it was. One of the BTAC.
It's one of the that's why I don't remember which BTAC, but I remember it was like, dude, it was less than $20 a pour. It was like,
that happened to me.
I couldn't believe it. So I'm like, yes, and I had like 3.
Yeah. I mean, occasions where that's happened to, like I William Lure Weller for like 25, and I was like, wow. Stag Junior for like 20 in Vegas, which is crazy.
Stag Junior, was that the one where Dylan thought he got a good deal in New Orleans?
Oh, that was funny too. Yeah. He thought he got William Lure Weller, but
that's right.
And he still to this day will argue that he did. But what was I going to say? Oh yeah, I was at a Fleming's once, like a chain steakhouse, and I was there early, so I just went to the bar, and they had E.H. Taylor barrel proof, and I was like, oh, how much is that? And they're like, well, we'll just charge you for E.H. Taylor. So it was like $18. So I'm just like,
wow.
So like that's what I mean. Like, get lucky sometimes.
I feel like I only really get lucky though, like on the bourbons, not necessarily like scotches. I think most people like they know what the price, or they'll overprice a scotch.
Weird. Well, like if you're overseas, those scotches is usually cheaper. I feel like, and I'll find like good deals sometimes, like in England.
I feel like in London, did we saw a good deal for
Springbank,
or like I feel like a Macallan 18 wasn't that bad or something.
I don't know. I don't remember that, but I just remember finding Springbank 15 like everywhere for a pretty reasonable price compared to everything else.
Yeah.
But thank you for the question.
Appreciate the chat even more. Super chat.
Absolutely.
More. Thank you.
LW says I've paid $40 for Old Rip 10 and Thomas Handy. That's about as high as I would go on a bar pour. I'm like that.
I'm with you too. Like even 40 feels like a stretch, but if I hadn't had it,
hit the like button.
Oh yeah, forgot about it. Yeah, see, Yama's taking care of us. Give us a thumbs up, guys. Hit that like, subscribe.
It's supposed to be your job, man.
I know. One job.
Picard says I get the wine on the finish. Let me try it again. Oh man, I love the
I wasn't getting on the nose. The palate's really good. Let's see if I can get on the nose. Nope.
The finish actually fades a little quick. Like there's a nice warming, lingering, you can get the peat for a while, but the flavors kind of drop in the finish for me a bit. It's
medium for me.
It's not bad. No, it's just comparatively.
But man, dude, what I love is the peat carries all the way through on the finish too, and
you
it
breathe
does not overwhelm. Yeah,
you can get the.
And I'm getting seriously, guys, I'm getting more of that full cigar experience where like I'm getting that aftertaste, from a smoke, more than wine.
It's excellent.
Yeah.
Andrew says the most I paid was $50 for Pappy 23 1 ounce, but I did the Wizard Lot B 15 and 20. Lot B finished in last place. Interesting.
Wow.
Huh. I think I'd probably end up with 20 in last. I don't know. I never was super impressed with the 20.
I
love the Wizard, man.
Dude, if I can get 23 for 50
for 1 ounce, though,
I might still do it. That's tempting.
Yeah, and again,
come on.
Yeah, I don't know. That's tough.
Yeah.
All right, Vortex says I paid a pretty penny for a flight. That sounds like a nursery rhyme. Bourbon or Scotch or whiskey nursery rhymes. Sounded better in my head. Okay,
Yeah.
I paid a pretty penny for it because I couldn't talk. For a flight of Old Rip 10, George C. Stagg, Old Fitz, Bottled and Bond 9, and Wild Turkey Masters Keep 17. I don't remember how much. Curious what you like the best.
That's an interesting flight.
I mean, it's got to be the Stag. I would put the Old Fitz
Stag
last.
for sure.
Old Fitz last. I feel like the Wild Turkey wouldn't stand up very well to the Stag, but maybe. Anyway, let's see if we're wrong. It's better when you don't remember. Yes, I know. That is definitely true.
True.
I still maintain the Wild Turkey was the best. Interesting. Okay. Good. All right, Jay Fretless is in the house. Says, on a business trip to Minneapolis, stopped by a Total Wine, and within 5 minutes saved a woman from getting a Ledaig for her boss. Sold her on Aaron 10.
Aaron 10. Oh.
Is that that's one of the Total Wine brands, huh?
Yeah, the Aaron. Shellgag.
That and the golden, what's it called? We have a bottle of it somewhere. Dylan bought it.
Golden.
Or like the, can't remember what it's called. This is gonna be a bad time for me to remember anything. I can't put sentences together. Like that didn't make any sense.
That's so good. That's so good. Keep going, man. Love it. Love Mondays.
It's so bad.
Seriously.
So Yama says, I paid 50 for a 1 ounce pour of GTS in London for me and a buddy from Scotland. He'd never had it, so no regrets. Yeah.
I agree.
All about the
those kind of experiences, yeah.
All about the experience. Yeah, agreed. In restaurants, it's about finding the best deal on some good or something you wanted to try.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I am. It's like I usually look for something I haven't had.
Yeah.
Which is rare. And then if I haven't had something, then there's got to be like a good deal. Otherwise, I'm just like, pass for now. Unless I really want to have something.
Yeah.
All right, Giovanni says, I just bought the Weller 12, but now I'm wondering if I should have bought Little Book Chapter 7. No, I don't know.
Stick to the Weller 12.
Yeah, that's tough, though.
Yeah, I think it's a mood thing.
You'd get a 50-50 split from chat, probably, I think, on that one.
Yeah. I'd go with Weller 12.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. Pours of William Miller Weller and GTS for around 35.
What?
Yeah, that's great.
That's awesome.
DeWalt says 125 for Michter's 20. It was New Year's.
Woo.
Yeah. 40 for a 2 ounce of Bardstown Discovery 4. Only place I can find that release. If I recall, though, that was a pretty good one. That was like one of our favorite ones, wasn't it? 2 and 4, weren't they?
I remember 4. Was 2 our favorite thing?
Okay. What is this? It's a nice. Oh yeah. Someone's brought it up. The last live Arete XA head with Tapatio XA maybe tonight's night. It's not, unfortunately, just because we're short on time tonight. But I think the next live stream will be a tequila one. I've got a couple bottles that need opening. So what do I got? I got that Race Soul 10-year extra añejo I got to open. And I've got a Fortaleza Repo barrel pick.
Oh, yeah.
Open.
I remember that one.
Yeah. And I think I've got another barrel pick of something. So yeah, I got a tequila one planned for the next live, probably maybe next week.
Yeah.
Maybe within the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the order from that tasting that Vortex did. Wild Turkey.
Okay.
GTS, Old Rip, Old Fitz. Okay, so I was right, the Old Fitz was last. Because that stuff is just, I think it's a ripoff. I love the bottle. Do not like the juice. Okay, let's give some, or let's let this sit and then decide. Are we going to do our one last pour for the night and then do a closeout? What do you think?
Let's do it.
Do you want a sticker?
Yeah.
Does that look like Japanese too?
No. It looked like a smear job because it smeared my finger.
I didn't touch it. Like,
jeez.
That, man. All right, what's our final pour going to be?
Do we have another bottle?
I do have this. And there's a whole box of stuff over there. You guys want something from the box, or do you want us to open Jep the Creed? Creed. Never had it.
Creed.
This is the second bottle I've received.
I feel like we passed on this how many times, too?
Well, I've always heard people say it sucks. And then, like, somebody sent us one. I have one. No, I don't. You have one. Somebody sent us a bottle back in, like, the Bourbon Guild days. I don't even remember who it was. And then my cousin got me this because she lives like really close to it. So this is like the newer Bloody Butcher. Oh no, I have had this. We had this at the whiskey show in London.
You did?
And we were talking to the guy forever. It was at the end of the night, and we were
I don't remember.
pretty messed
at
up.
all, dude. You sure of the show?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of which, yes, we will be back at the London Whiskey Show September.
Yeah.
And Ben Richards is going to be joining us. So we'll
Yeah.
try to film some stuff. I was really hoping we could get Dylan.
If you all happen to be out there, let us
yeah,
know, man.
any
We'd
of
love to
our,
connect with you all on the show.
Any of our European friends or UK
Oh.
friends who are going to be there, let us know. Or just find us there.
Yeah.
I think we'll be there the Saturday and the Sunday, and then Ben's going to join us on the Sunday.
Is that what we did? Or we didn't do Friday, Sunday, something like that?
No, I think we got the
don't remember.
Saturday, Sunday pass, yeah.
Sweet.
So yeah, what do you want to run a poll?
Mm-hmm.
Or should we just pick?
Let's pick.
You just want to do this, or you want to grab something out of the box? I don't even know what's in there, dude.
Box? I'll just go random.
Well, so you want to make it between these two? No, let's drink this. I'd rather try this.
Yeah,
than that.
exactly. There
Sonoma?
you go.
Sonoma County.
County.
Let's do this.
Yeah, agreed.
All right, executive decision.
There you go. I'll go.
I don't know much about this. So, made with Bloody Butcher corn. Our family motto from ancient Scotland is Ni Oubli, which loosely translates to "Don't forget where you came from." Just Jep the Creed is the embodiment of this maxim as we honor our family, state, and local heritage. 4-grain mash bill, Bloody Butcher corn, malted rye, malted barley, and malted wheat. Each grain's distinctive flavor comes through. Yeah, I remember actually being a little bit surprised when we went to the Jeff the Creed booth and we tried it. And I had always heard people say how crappy it was. And I was like, again, it was at the end of the night. I don't trust myself. But I remember thinking,
my mouth was entirely numb. Probably within the first hour.
well, that's why I'm glad we're doing it over 2 days this time.
We
We don't
can
like
spread it out. We don't kill ourselves.
That was brutal.
Because, dude, guys, this thing.
It's like
you haven't heard about it?
1,500
Yeah.
whiskeys.
1,500 and like 2 floors.
It's insane.
It
blows
amazing.
Any event you've been to in the U.S., it blows it out of the water.
Any of the Vegas shows, any of that, guys.
Blows them out of the water.
Yeah.
It is Scotch heavy, though.
Yes.
But there's still a decent amount of bourbon.
Yeah. Bourbon. Still international. There's Indian. You just got a chuckle there. It was good. It's
US
paid by
and
numbers.
India, so
That's
in
international.
In Japan.
In Japan, exactly.
Oh, yeah. And, Ichiro was there.
Yes, yeah.
And I tried the.
Yeah.
I just didn't like it, man.
So did I. Because you told me to.
I didn't know it was like a
And
$500
it was like-
bottle. And I was just like,
Dude, it.
I don't know. It didn't do it for me, man. Did not do it for me.
I mean, the artwork looked cool.
Oh, it was great.
Yeah,
It was
on
great.
the bottle.
And they're very interesting. But in that context, when you're trying tons of stuff, like
Yeah.
the interesting subtlety of something like that is just completely going to be lost on you. Okay, let me see what I missed here. Y'all don't remember the super high score you gave Glenn Bodry?
Glen Fodry.
No, there's another one though. There's not.
Yeah, there is another
It's
Total
like
Wine
the
one.
the blend one, and
Yeah.
it's a different name. I think the box is over here somewhere.
Yeah.
It's like Wild Grouse, but it's like a play on that. Isn't it? I want to say like Golden Goose, but it's totally not that.
No, but
It's not over there. It's in a
No.
box now. Anyway, one of these days I'll find it. All right. Sorry, there was a good comment here. I was trying to find it. Siyama says, my favorite memories are the bartenders that misprice you on a bottle.
yes.
Yeah, that was my.
Because you get that a lot, I feel, where it's like, oh, we don't have the system. Okay, whatever. Just charge them.
I mean, like, it's happened to me like 3 or 4 times.
Which is a
I
lot.
guess. But the best was.
Never happened to me.
I was with Jeff here in PB.
Oh, okay.
At the there's like this restaurant like right on the water, and it's okay, it's good.
Yeah.
But we were sitting at the bar, and I saw the bottle of birthday bourbon on the bar, and it's not like a very big bar. And I was like, "Hey, how much are you guys charging for that?" And the waitress went, and she came back, and it took like a long time. It took like 15 minutes, and she came back. She's like, "Well, they can't find it, so they said they'll just charge you for regular Old Forester if you want it." And I'm like,
Yes, please.
and then we proceeded to get completely trashed and almost finished the bottle that night.
Dude, yeah, you should kill the bottle.
It was, again, favorite memories. Like I
Yeah.
will never forget that because it was super fun and it was super good. Must have been like the 20.
See, it's funny. You have that for. I also have a similar memory for birthday bourbon, like I said earlier at Carbone, because it was $15, dude.
Yeah,
I think I remember telling you guys like.
And then that place that was where Cathedral is now in Aria.
Oh yeah,
remember
Aria.
that place had it for super cheap too.
Yeah. Yep.
Bavette's had it for super
Bavette's,
cheap.
yeah.
That year, whatever year that
Bavette's
was.
it was like 20, but I mean,
I think that was like 2017, 2018. They
Yeah.
had a ton of birthday bourbon all throughout Vegas
yeah,
properties,
they
and
were
it was
just-
super cheap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good times, man.
Yeah, these are the things that I would tell my kids about if I had kids. And this is why I don't have kids.
It's like, Dad, tell me a bedtime story. Well, you know, son.
There's one time
I
I found birthday
remember
bourbon.
Uncle Jeff. Well, oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez. That is funny. Oh, Pappy. Old Rip 10 over Pappy 15.
Mm.
I really like the 10. I also really like the 15, but the 10 is really good, and I think it's underrated, so you're not crazy.
I
See,
don't know. What did I get? Yeah, I don't know.
All right, one night, a bartender charged us Knob Creek 18 for regular knob, Wild Turkey, Master's Keep for Kentucky Spirit, and something else. That's
No
great.
way. Yeah,
That's
that is
great.
ridiculous. But score.
Oh, man, I was in San Francisco once with Dr. Oju,
No.
and I spotted they had the old bottle of Weller 107.
Mm.
And I spotted it like on the back of the shelf. And I was like sitting at the table and I was like, oh yeah, see how much that is. And he goes up and he just comes back with the pour and he's like, oh yeah, they didn't know what it was. So they just charged me like $8 or something.
What? Wow. Amazing.
That was another one of those where we just finished the bottle pretty much.
Love it.
Okay, let's try this.
Oh, yeah.
Last pour of the night. We'll do a little quick recap at the end. But Bloody Butcher, 4 grain, Jeff the Creed, straight bourbon whiskey, Bloody Butcher corn, 49%. How's the nose?
Mm.
This
I'm getting that corn thing.
it's very corny. It smells like craft bourbon. I don't know how
Yes.
else to put that, but this really
Yep.
just smells like craft bourbon. It's a little waxy.
It's really waxy. Well, I don't know. I take that back. I mean, it feels like, you know what it feels like? I opened up one of those, Christmas popcorn tins where you get like the 3 different popcorn flavors.
But it's still
and
in the plastic.
No. But it's like you get a whiff of all 3 different flavors at once. It's weird, man.
Okay, I hear you.
No, because I'm getting some sweetness.
No, there's some interesting.
Yeah.
There's some interesting.
But then,
things.
yeah, I mean, to your point, like, and I'm getting like, so it's like the original popcorn where there's like nothing. It's just weird.
And like what I do,
Waxy
like
thing.
the flavors that do come through are actually pretty good. Like it's
Yeah.
not off-putting.
Once
at
you
all.
once you get past like the waxy corn thing.
Yeah, funky, weird. All right, cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Mm-mm.
That aftertaste.
Mm-mm. It's wax. Now I really feel like I just drank like melted wax, dude.
All right, let me give it a second sip. Let me just make my
Oh.
palate's not messed up from the scotch.
Ah, no. Mm-mm.
Yeah, there's something really weird on the finish.
It's all on the finish. It's a
Yeah.
funky.
First third of the palates, you're
It's
like, oh,
decent.
this can be
It's
good,
decent.
and then like,
And then turn for the worse.
what is that? This is like a tainted cork. It's funky, man. That's funky. I don't find it off-putting like you do. It's just weird.
It's not really off-putting. It's weird.
And my second sip was much better.
Because, I mean, it's like, modeler's glue weird. Just not as good.
All right, well, let's
Oh, man, I'm not having, yeah.
yeah, well, unfortunately, we got to shut things down here a little early tonight. So we're going to get into our recap, guys. Do you want a sticker?
No. Keeping it away.
I'll try it again at the end of the recap.
I'm crazy.
I'm crazy like that.
But yes, let's go.
Okay, what did we start with? We started with the Ben Holladays. We started with the 7-year bottled and bond. We thought overall good.
Yep.
Good, not great. Let me give it another taste and the smell here.
Oh,
this tastes so sweet now. It's a little thin.
it is thin.
It's okay. The flavors are all fine.
I'm with you.
But this isn't.
But it was so refreshing after the jump.
It's a different beast. Yeah, I'm probably not going to pick this up again. I mean, if the age goes up, if the age statement goes up or something, I'll try it again.
I mean, I suspect with the Rick House one,
It's going to be
I'll go
better.
back to that.
Yeah, this isn't bad though. And I like the proof point. I like the age statement. There's a lot to like about this, but it's just not quite.
If you said you paid the same for them too,
I think I did.
so I think I would just pay for the Rick House. Yeah, I wouldn't even bother.
So let's just jump to that.
All right.
Where
Finally.
the heck is it? Do a little palate cleanse here.
Oh, the nose. Oh man, I think it got like,
Got better?
yeah, just on the nose.
Mm.
Excellent.
That's really easy to drink. Really tasty.
I think it got like more depth.
This is the
I'll
diluted one.
open up. Yeah.
Those are the one we added some water to earlier.
Mm.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's just a little more drinkable, but yeah, it mellows it out a little bit. That's super drinkable. There's nothing wrong with that.
Mm.
Could this edge into gold?
Yeah. I think
79.
high,
I think it's 78,
high
79. Like,
silver.
it's really good.
You know what?
It might.
If you catch me on the right night,
I'm trying to think where
I
would
think it'd be a low gold.
where would I knock this? I think body and the depth of flavor is not as
The
much as I would
complexity
like.
is where I think
It's bad.
the balance is high.
Balance is good. The complexity is not bad.
Well, I just feel like if you're counting
like
the number of
7 or
things-
8.
yeah, but
Balance is good. I mean, it could be a
balance
low
will be
gold.
high. Yeah,
This is like right at that 79, 80.
the number of
range.
flavors, I guess, is where. So maybe not complexity, maybe flavor.
That's what I'm saying, like depth of
Yeah.
those flavors too. Like,
Yeah.
like there's a decent number of flavors, but they're not. I want them to be deeper because they're good.
And I want more.
I want
because
more.
It's really good.
It makes you
it's
want
good.
more,
Yeah.
which is also that's kind of a good thing though.
Sure.
Like it's okay, good. So I'd buy this for $70.
Get it. Yeah.
If you've never tried it, it's pretty tasty. Pretty tasty dram. Should we do the last bourbon and then go to the Scotch just for our recap?
Yeah.
I know you don't want to try
I
it
ain't
again.
touching it, but
The Jep's the Creed, which Jules did not like at all.
and it, I don't even think water would help this. Let me try.
The Jep
Wait, so what is the proof on this?
99 or something?
98, dude. It's nothing.
Oh, it's really waxy.
It's the waxy. All right, add some water here.
It's a little better now. Oh, no, the finish is worse. What is that?
Oh. Mm.
The finish is worse. The flavors are better.
Mm-mm. Adding water too did nothing to save the finish.
It's so rubbery. Like, what is that?
It's modeler's glue, dude.
I don't know what's doing that. That's really weird to me.
Maybe we got a tainted one.
Let us know if you guys have ever had it.
Yeah.
Here we go. Clearly, that bottle is not special.
It is not a special.
Oh
Good
man.
old Jeff.
That's good.
Ugh.
Coffee and Pixels says recently got bottles of Tapatio Blanco and Old Forester Statesman based on your recommendations. Super solid. Really like those are both.
Nice. I mean, yeah.
Although we're in the minority on the Statesman. Most
True.
people don't
Most
really
people
like Statesman.
Didn't really like it.
We all happen to think it's got a great flavor profile, but
Yeah.
and that's rare. I mean, we don't always agree on things.
At all. But yeah.
Whew. All right, guys. So our Scotch, which this is probably going to be my favorite of the night, the Lechig 9-year cask strength.
Yes. Let's go back. Feeling this bad boy.
Oh my
Oh, dude, that's that peat. campfire peat, man. So nice.
They used the waxed corn from your grandmother's centerpiece. What it tastes like?
Yeah.
It tastes like wax.
But it's so weird because it's all on the finish.
Mm-hmm.
It's the palate. Well, no, I take it back.
On the
Maybe
nose.
even mid palate.
Yeah.
Yeah, nose for sure.
As it opened
And
up,
then maybe
though,
mid palate
it
on.
shifted.
It's like bad, but like, ooh, guys.
Lechig 9.
Cheers.
Love this nose.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of reminds me. It's like that Highland Park thing where you're getting the barrel influence and you're getting the peat,
yeah.
and they're both in concert, and
Yeah.
neither one is like completely overwhelming.
Nope. They work together.
I gotta edit that Highland Park drink through, man.
Oh, geez, that beast. It's gonna take you like
It's gonna be a special
week.
episode. It's gonna be a special episode.
Yeah. But guys, this thing,
Oh, this is so
it
good.
still carries on like what I was saying earlier. This is like smoking a cigar. It's exactly the experience because I'm getting like the tobacco leaves. I'm getting that nice finish too, as
I'll
if
tell
like
how
you
much I
know.
paid for this one.
Oh,
I bought
yeah,
it
I'd
on
be
Total
curious.
Wine or at Total Wine, and I think they save all your transactions right
Mm.
in the
Yeah,
app.
just got to add all your points.
I know. How do I see what I bought? I thought it'll show you like everything you bought.
Yeah, isn't it like I forgot what it's called?
Profile?
No, it's like my transactions, or whatever the heck.
Notifications, reviews, my lists, payments, tasting notes, my orders. No?
Yeah.
Oh,
Buy order again.
oh, in store. Here we go.
Oh yeah, order history. There it is.
Oh, doesn't show you the breakdown. Oh, it does. $154.99 for this. So it's pricey. Worth it? That's actually pretty steep.
It is when you got like your Ardbegs and
Well, I would.
it's just the peat experience.
It's more
is
like
so
Highland
different.
Park. But it's different
But
'cause
it's still
that's the cherry.
more expensive. But yeah,
It's steep. That's steep. I don't know if I got a good price on
cut
it.
it by 50%, I guess. Then yeah,
Yeah. I mean, it's still really good. I don't know where else.
feel like I would still pay for it.
For a 9-year, though? Like for 150, man? Like, come on.
Yeah,
That's expensive.
yeah.
But I'm with you. I totally like it. I totally love
like
it.
it
I
enough.
totally buy
That's
it
the
again.
thing. I think yeah. See.
Oh, man.
I mean, yeah. I mean, when you start comparing, yes, of course. But I think for this, it's like good enough experience. I'd pay it again.
Yeah. All right, guys. We're going to be shutting things down. I'm going to check the comments here. Sandeep says, I heard Lechig is good. What do you guys think? Yeah. Excellent. Excellent.
I killed
The
it.
card says it's not the worst price. It was $190 at Specs. Okay. So that's good to know.
Oh yeah.
Mass Wrestler said still availability for the event. There is a little bit of availability left. I don't think it's going to make it out of Patreon and YouTube membership, though.
Yeah.
So if you're a
I mean,
YouTube
we
member,
really appreciate it, you guys. You know, those who are members, who are Patreon members as well. Like, I was actually shocked at the response.
yeah,
You know,
and
you guys are awesome.
we're intentionally keeping this a little bit smaller anyway, because
Yeah, this is our V1. You know, we got to see how it goes, see if we can manage it.
we're kind of bringing like a lot.
A lot for a V1. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. Oh, we got
want to enjoy.
we got our swag bags all ready for the event too. So
Yeah.
there's a little
so
bottle
you'll be able to
carrying
take home
bag.
your bottles.
You take it's a 4-bottle carrying case
Yeah,
with the old logo, and I got a ton of them. So
nice. So we'll have a few.
we'll do some giveaways in the future of these as well, maybe.
We'll have Glencairns for those who are attending.
Yeah,
So
we're gonna
then
have
we'll-
our custom Glencairns that should be
Yeah.
arriving soon, and yeah, it should be a good time. You know, we're gonna bring a bunch of our bottles, and we're gonna probably try to ask the RSVP'd attendees, you know, what they actually want us to bring
Yeah.
as well, because we want to make sure
Yeah,
we're
we'll
bringing.
pull a poll up with a list.
Yeah, we'll try to get some sort of a poll running.
Yeah.
Bring some of the big hitters that we got, and just a bunch of stuff that we think would be interesting for people to try. The people might want to try it. So if you're able to make it, like I said, there's still a little bit of room for Patreon and YouTube members. And
But don't fret, CPU. We plan on doing this on the regular. We're just trying this out first.
yeah, and I think V2. If we do a V2, it'll be
It's going
way
to be
bigger,
larger.
way
for sure.
bigger. Yeah. And
It's just seeing the response alone, just with members. Like, yeah, I could see us going to a larger venue. Yeah, we're actually just limited by the venue size, guys.
Yeah, it's a small
That's the
venue,
reason.
and we didn't want to
It
like.
doesn't even have a kitchen.
Yeah, but it's a good spot,
Yeah.
and it's gonna work well for what we want to do with it.
Yeah.
And
And looking forward to those who are going, man. Can't wait to see y'all.
looking forward to it. It's right
In
around the
flesh.
corner, man.
I know. That's
Way
fast.
quicker than I.
Yeah.
Just
creeping up
thank
on
God
us.
we got an event
Seriously.
planner who's actually doing stuff for
Yeah.
us.
And keeping us on track. Otherwise, it would all slip through the cracks. So.
Yeah, the sign got done because of our event planner.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of cool stuff happening, and any plans on traveling across the country?
Actually, yeah.
I mean, we're
thought
going
about
to London.
London. Well, country, but
That's a country.
to another country.
I don't know, man. Maybe we'll do the East Coast.
We've been wanting to do
meet
some
up.
kind of East Coast trip, a Kentucky trip, obviously.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean, definitely Kentucky at some point. We're originally going to do the event in Vegas, and maybe
Yeah.
next year's will be in Vegas. I don't know. We want to see how this goes in August, and then basically start planning immediately for the next one, and
Yeah.
hopefully
lockdown.
have a little bit more lead time for it.
Yeah.
And so at least people know when and where it's going to
Yeah.
be.
So you can plan out your break, and because I know this was kind of short notice. So
Oh, Chicago, man.
Chi-Town. I love Chicago. That's one of my favorite cities.
That'd be fun.
That would be. We gotta just choose non-humid time of year.
The non-freezing, because the time I was
So
there,
basically, it's like the
froze.
small window of like April.
because I am weak. I've lived in Southern California way too long. I can't deal with that cold.
I can't deal with that humidity, man. It's oof.
I feel like I can deal with the humidity better than I can deal with the cold, but that's just me. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, anyway, it's been super fun. Again,
Yes.
anybody that is still interested in the event, there's still a little bit of room. So if you're on Patreon already or on YouTube members already, just check out the video that has been posted for you guys, and you'll figure out how to get your invite.
Yeah.
And if you are still interested, consider joining.
Yeah.
You can just join for a month and get the invite.
Yeah.
That's cool. And look forward to the next one and our next live stream. Our next video is going to be the best tequila under $25
Finally.
with a AI designed thumbnail that GPT-4 told
It's
me.
getting really good at those, man.
I said, design an ideal thumbnail. I gave it a couple parameters for
Right.
a video about the best tequila under 25. And that's what I added our faces, and that's it, man. And the title, but like, yeah.
Anyway, happy Monday. This was a lot of fun, guys. Much needed from me.
Yeah.
I know for sure.
See you guys. Have a good one. Have a good week.
Yeah. Bye.